Hey y'all, I wanted to show you what I've been doing. I had some old soap that I did when I first started making soap, and I have been meaning to shred it down and remelt it to make new soap. The soap was still really good, believe it or not, after sitting there for a year, or almost a year. You can see the color is still really good. It was supposed to be a nice, like, off-white, creamy color, and that's what it is. You can still smell the coconut scent in it, but it never got super hard like some of the bars do. And the recipe that I use now is a harder bar, and I prefer it much more. So what I did was I came in here, it was about 20 to 25 bars. I brought them in the kitchen, and I started shredding them down. I put some in the crock pot. It looks like a lot more than it really is because there's so much air in between the shreds, but when I get done it'll be a full log. The way I was the first time I started doing, I guess the first 2 or 3 times, I haven't really done a whole lot of crock pot hand milled soap, but I think I've done, this will be my 4th one. So the first couple of times that I shredded these down, I used the regular little grater like everybody uses. And the last one that I did, which is the cake one, the chocolate looking cake with the sprinkles, I started doing that while my husband was watching TV, and he said, you know what? He said, why don't you go get the salad shooter? Yay! I have this. I have 2 of these actually. I think we bought one and somebody gave us one. So I have one marked for soap. And let me tell you, this bad boy will grate up your soap real fast. You need to get you one of these, and you can find these probably at a thrift store or Goodwill. I'm not sure if they still sell these in the store or not. It's been years since we had these, but if you can find one of these, grab it up. Especially at a thrift store, it'll probably be like a couple bucks. Grab it up, and the attachments are in the sink because I already threw them in the dishwater. And I wash those up and get it ready for the next time I need it. You can find a lot of really good stuff from the Goodwill, Thrift Store, Salvation Army, wherever you want to shop. I know a lot of people poo-poo on those. They don't want to be seen in those. But let me tell you what, you can find some really good stuff in there. And you're helping people out, too. This crock pot, $2. Paid $2 for this crock pot. Everything works. It's level. There's nothing wrong with this. I got this one at the Salvation Army. I just put the soap in and turned it on low. I will keep it on low, and I will add soap as this melts. This one still feels like it's got a lot of oil in it, so I probably won't add oil. I'll probably just add a little bit of water to it to keep it from getting dry. We'll have to see how that goes. But I wanted to show you, this is one of my first bars, and this is what is shredded right here. This is about the only piece I have left, and I did want to keep a piece so that I could always go back and say, this is what my soap was like when I first started, and this is what my soap is like now. It's taken me months and months to perfect my recipe, and I really, really like how it's turning out. This soap is awesome. Everybody that has bought one or tried one absolutely loves the soap. This one smells like Skittles candy. I don't have a name yet. I have one in mind that I'm tossing around, so this one is very sweet like candy. This is my blueberry pomegranate, and it smells like really sweet berries. It's really good. Almost like a really sweet wine, I guess. This one is rosemary mint. And I would have never thought that the rosemary mint would smell as good as it does, but I love it. I love this bar. In fact, my daughter, when she came home, she took one of these, which surprised me because I didn't think that she would like this one. So there's a comparison of my one of my very first bars of soap to the soap that I have now. So this is all going to be melted down. I'm going to add, you can still smell the coconut. I don't know if I said that already, but I'm going to add some more coconut fragrance to it after it gets all melted down and right before I take it out and put it into my mold. And I will show you what it looks like when I take it out of the mold. Alright, just a couple of hints to share what I've learned, how to do things, and different things that you could possibly pick up for cheap at the thrift stores. And also, like I said, if you're new to soaping, try not to sell your soaps. I know it's really hard, but try not to sell your soaps when you first start out, because I promise you, you will be so embarrassed by those first bars once you get your recipe down. I know I am. They're so much better now with experience. So when you first start making them, pass them out to friends and family, get their feedback, see what they have to say, and that helps you make a better bar of soap. Alright, until next time, please comment, rate, and subscribe. Bye, y'all.